Today is day 16 for my Bonne Maman Advent Calendar. Let's see what's behind door number 16. Counter cooking. No kitchen, no problem. So here's door number 16. It is on the bottom left of the Advent Calendar. And this says the gift of love. And today we have Apricot Bergamot spread. This sounds interesting. It sounds similar to something that I had in this calendar 2 years ago. It is a beautiful apricot color. Nice and thick. I'm really getting the bergamot flavor. Like if you've ever had Earl Grey tea, that's like the flavor. This is really good. And it's really nicely balanced with the apricot. The two work really well together. Today I am going to make some apricot curried lentils, and I'm using my Dash mini rice cooker. And what I have here are some lentils that have already been cooked. So what I've been doing recently is making a pot of lentils in the morning in this Dash mini rice cooker, and then when they're done I take them out, I put them in my fridge, and then I have them when I want a quick meal. And curried lentils is one of my favorite quick meals right now. So just to explain really fast how I make the lentils in this Dash mini rice cooker, I'll measure out a half a cup of the dried lentils. I'll put them in the rice cooker, and then I'll actually put some water in there, kind of wash them, drain the water, and then I'll add a cup and a half of filtered water, and I put the lid on and I press cook, and I bring it up to a boil. And then once it's at a boil, I actually take the lid off, and then I set a timer for around 30 minutes, and I let it continue to cook for 30 minutes, and the water evaporates, the lentils get nice and soft. I like my lentils really, really soft. Some people like them with a little bite to them. I don't. I like them really, really soft. So that is how I've been making the lentils. It works great. It's not messy. Nothing boils over or anything like that. It's just super convenient. And what I love about it is I just kind of set it and forget it. I go about my morning routine, and it's just been really super convenient. So that's what I have here. These are some lentils that I made earlier this morning. It's just become like part of my morning routine. I don't even really think about it. So this is what 1/2 cup of dry lentils gives you. So I would say that this is at least a cup of cooked lentils, if not a little bit more. So I'm going to take some of the cooked lentils and put them in the Dash mini rice cooker. I'll probably use half of these. So I just put the cooked lentils in the rice cooker. It's on cook right now, so it's gonna heat up a little bit. Then I like to add some coconut oil, so maybe like a tablespoon of coconut oil, sometimes a teaspoon. I don't really measure anything. And then I add curry powder. So this is Natco Madras curry powder. I get this at World Market. It is absolutely delicious. It's probably one of my favorite curry powders. So I'm just going to sprinkle a whole bunch of curry powder in here. Some days I add more curry powder than others. It's starting to heat up, so I just want to melt the coconut oil, heat up the lentils, mix in the curry powder. It smells amazing right now. It smells so good. I like my lentils so soft that right now they're almost turning into the consistency of like refried beans. I don't know if you could see that, how they're kind of getting smashed down. I'm just trying to make sure everything is mixed in. And then today, I'm also going to be adding the fruit spread, the Apricot Bergamot fruit spread. I think it's going to go really well with this. And I've never tried something like this before, so let's see. I'm going to start with, I'll start with like a tablespoon, like half the little jar. And we'll see how this works. Just trying to mix it in. I just put the lid on. I'll be back in a few minutes after this heats up a little bit. It's been a few minutes and this is all hot. I don't want it to burn on the bottom, so I'm gonna turn the heat off. It smells really good. I just tasted a little bit that was on the spatula. It's really, really good. Like the apricot bergamot spread goes really well with the curry powder, and it adds a little bit of sweetness to these lentils. And I'm realizing that it needs a little bit of salt just to balance out the sweetness. So here are my curried lentils. They'd probably look a little bit prettier if they were just freshly made lentils and not reheated lentils. So they look a little bit like refried beans, but that's fine. They still taste really good. So let's give this a try. That is like crazy good. So good. The sweetness from the fruit spread just really adds a nice layer of flavor to these curried lentils. Like, it's really delicious. And I did sprinkle some curry powder on top just to try to make it look pretty for the video, and that adds a little bit of extra flavor, but the coconut oil adds like a nice bit of creaminess to the texture. Then the lentils are savory, and then I added a little bit of salt, and then we have all of the flavor from the curry powder with the sweetness of the fruit spread. It is so delicious. It's like the flavors start dancing in your mouth. Like, it's so good. And so that is what I did with my Bonne Maman fruit spread today. I still have half of this jar, so I'm probably gonna make this again tomorrow for lunch because I'm really enjoying it today. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see what else is in this Bonne Maman Advent Calendar. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a very happy holiday season. So I'm eating these alone like this, but these would also be really good paired with rice or even on toast.